Dolores Huerta, Labor Activist by Kate Moening. Yes, she could. Dolores Huerta inspired workers and led the way for change in wages and working conditions. Dolores Huerta, Labor Activist. Who is Dolores Huerta? Dolores Huerta is an activist. She fights for migrant farmers and women. She helped start the United Farm Workers of America. United Farm Workers of America members. We must use our lives to make the world a better place to live, not just to acquire things. Getting her start. Dolores was born in New Mexico. There, her dad fought for unions. Then her parents divorced. She moved to California with her mom and brothers. Stockton, Dolores' hometown, California. Most of their neighbors in California were immigrants and farmers. Dolores' mom was a leader in their community. She taught Dolores to speak her mind. Young Dolores also loved Girl Scouts. Dolores Huerta profile. Birthday, April 10th, 1930. Hometown, Stockton, California. Industry, community organizing. Education, teaching degree, University of Pacific Delta College. Influences and heroes, Alicia Chavez. Mother, Juan Fernandez. Father, Fred Ross, labor activist. Dolores became a teacher. Many of her students' families were farmers, but growers paid them little money. Dolores knew this was wrong. She became an activist. Farmers working for a lettuce grower. Changing the world. Dolores with Cesar Chavez. Dolores joins a group that helped Mexican-American families. She met another activist named Cesar Chavez. Dolores and Cesar both wanted to help the farmers. Dolores and Cesar planned a boycott and a strike. Dolores shouted, "Sí se puede." In Spanish, it means, "Yes, we can." Dolores' activism worked. The growers paid the farmers more. Dolores leading a boycott. When you choose to give up your time and resources to participate in community work, that's what makes a leader. Dolores as a young activist. Being a woman and a leader was hard. Daycare helped Dolores care for her 11 children. Women leaders were not always respected either. Cesar got the credit. Dolores learned to stand up for herself. Dolores' future. Dolores has won many awards, but her work is not done. She still speaks about workers and women's rights. Dolores Huerta timeline. 1955, Dolores leaves teaching to work in community organizing. 1962, Dolores and Cesar Chavez form what is now the United Farm Workers of America to help pass laws that keep farm workers safe. 1965, Dolores helps organize a grape boycott to make sure farm workers are treated fairly. 1975, Dolores helps pass a law that gives California farm workers power to disagree with growers. 2002, Dolores creates the Dolores Huerta Foundation to help community groups. Dolores wants people to use their voices for change. She makes sure people vote. Dolores wants people to know they have power. You already have the power. We just need to come together and work to make change. Glossary. Activist. A person who believes in taking action to make changes in laws or society. Awards. Rewards or prizes that are given for a job well done. Boycott. An event in which people refuse to buy or do something. Activists often use boycotts to make change happen. Credit. Praise or attention for making something happen. Divorced. Separated and stopped being married. Growers. People who grow large amounts of a plant or crop to sell. Growers often hire farmers to take care of the crops. Immigrants. People who leave one country to live in another. Migrant farmers. Workers who move around to where there are good crops to farm. Rights. Things that every person should be allowed to have, get, or do. Strike. A time when workers refuse to work until their needs are met. Unions. Organized groups of workers formed to protect their rights. United Farm Workers of America, a group that fights for farmers' rights, such as good conditions and fair pay.